The next one is flesh hindrance. Well, that sort of kind of rolls into everything else, right? Because our flesh wants comfort. Our flesh doesn't want to stay up to do this or doesn't want, you know, whatever whatever it may be, our flesh desires, and feeding the flesh over doing what we need to be doing is it's pretty explainable. Okay, so we'll go ahead to the next one. Being uneducated. Okay, so this one's neat because I myself, until I started this prayer series, it's back in the fall. Okay, we're now in the summer. So back in the fall, I started this study on prayer, and it turns out that the Lord definitely opened this up for me because I myself was very uneducated about prayer. To me, prayer was just like this secondary, maybe even third. I don't even know how to describe it. It just was like, okay, maybe y'all can relate. I'm sure a lot of people can because I myself have spoke to lots of friends and family members who kind of were saying a lot of the similar things, you know, but not understanding what prayer is, why it's so important. Honestly, a lot of what is making me want to do this prayer series is because of, I found out myself that I was uneducated on prayer, and I don't want to be uneducated about prayer because now I understand how important prayer is. Not even just important, but the privilege of prayer. Oh my goodness, like how silly of me to just spend that much time thinking something about something so beautiful, such a wonderful blessing. I mean, I'm sure y'all have heard this before where there's not, how do you say it? The Lord is the only God, right? That invites you to come to him like this and talk so personally with him, right? I don't know if I said that right, but you know what I mean, which is the creator of the universe knows my name, and he wants me to be in fellowship with him. He wants me to talk to him. And who am I to sit here and be like, oh, well, I'll get to you, God? Like, no, that is just like, it's so funny to me. But, anyways, and please know with perfect, complete honesty and humility, this is exactly what made me want to make this series is I was so uneducated about prayer and how wonderful it is that now I know it and I have to share it. So bear with me. I am I'm on fire for the Lord, and I just want to share how wonderful prayer is. Okay. Here's the next one. Poor communication skills. Okay, so if you feel like it's hard for you to speak in public, it's hard for you to talk, all that, then yeah, you're going to feel like it's a challenge to pray out loud, especially, and a lot of that is just that normal thing in our heads, right, where you just those insecurities of wanting to be better. In fact, I don't know, like this just came to my mind thinking about it. when i'm when I'm thinking about how I want to be able to talk, okay, this channel, for example, obviously you are with me during the first the first parts of me talking, okay? And I don't know if you've noted this. Excuse, there you go. I don't know if you've noticed this, but I'm not good at this. Like the videos I've made previously, a lot of them are me trying to find a way to get a point across without me having to talk like I'm doing right now. And the irony to it is, one one reason, one contributing factor to me wanting to make content is to practice talking. I just want to practice talking, and doesn't mean I like the sound of my own voice. I want to practice talking to glorify the Lord any chance I get. And if that means putting myself in situations where, hey, I need a discipline, I need to do something that helps me practice, then I'm gonna do it. So that being said, I have put off doing a lot of things since the Lord has been in my life. Not some of those things are good. Most of those things are good because he's building me up. But in other ways, I talk myself out of doing things sometimes because I just don't feel confident in how I'm going to say it or do it, you know? And so, yes, poor communication can lead to a prayer life that is um, hindering, if for lack of better words. So, anyways, that's pretty much on those topics. There's more. There's definitely more. Um, but yeah, that's on struggles of prayer that have to do with the external. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and stop this video now. And I'm going to make a separate video for the internal struggles just so that I can speak on those with more detail. But, anyways, thanks for stopping by. And if you haven't liked or subscribed, please do so. That way I'm able to kind of push out more content, and please leave a comment too. I'd love to hear what you have to say. I'd love to hear any of your stories of what you've gone through, and how you can relate, because this is fellowship, believe it or not. This is fellowship for me anyways. I love talking about the Lord, and I love talking to brothers and sisters who just want to love the Lord as much as I do. So please just
Can I eat the cup?
Oh. Ha ha ha. Sorry guys. I'll go ahead and end this now, but thank you for stopping in, and God bless.